Alright, welcome back. We got an enemy, we got a diamond, we got a couple spike pits. We're gonna build a full game. We're gonna need 50 coins, maybe 10 enemies, maybe 30 spike traps. It really depends on your design. So you might be thinking and just right click and duplicate them, but that is a massive trap. Today we're gonna talk about prefabs. Let's get to work. By the end of this video, you should be able to create and manage prefabs in Unity and understand how to use the prefab modes and overrides to update multiple objects instantly. Alright, so prefab is short for prefabricated object. Think of a prefab like a cookie cutter. It's the master template, and the objects we actually put into our game level are the cookies. In order to start that, we need to have a folder for it. So let's click on our assets. Let's right click inside of that an empty spot. Go to create a new folder. We're gonna name this underscore prefabs. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna click on our patrol area over here. We got our spear enemy right there. We're just gonna drag this on over here, and that creates it a prefab. So now I can just take this enemy and really just drag it anywhere. And if I wanted to do it instead with the entire patrol area, so that I don't have to worry about none of that, I can just take it and let's delete this one right here. And we'll grab our patrol area and put this guy right down here. And so now we can open up that patrol area, and we can actually move these where we need them to be. So maybe right there, and this one right here. And so now if we press play and we look at that enemy, he should be moving back and forth between those points with no problem. And there he goes. Notice that once you create a prefab, it turns blue. So what happens if we delete a prefab? So I'm going to delete the spear enemy because we don't need that because we have him in the patrol area. Now look, you get this where is it? This thing here, so it says it's missing a prefab, because we had already made the spear enemy a prefab earlier. Now it doesn't know what to do, so you really got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Let me bring that back in real quick. Now there's always going to be a message that says it can't be undone. It's true, it can't be undone with the undo command, but if you go to your recycle bin, because if you accidentally delete something, you can just find the item there, right click, press restore, and then it'll bring it back in and then fix all those issues. So the proper way to do it is go to right click on the patrol area. We're going to unpack completely, and that removes the link to it there. And so let me delete this prefab. When I do this, I'm going to go ahead and that right there. And so we go to our spear enemy here. Everything is still right there. We can delete that patrol area and then properly drag this patrol area right over here. And now same deal, we could still just move it and put it where we need to, and then adjust the patrol points. As needed. So that's with the enemy. Everything else is pretty much the same. If we take where's our diamond? We take our diamond, we can drag that in. We can take our player and drag that in. And when we need to make a new level, which we'll be doing here pretty soon, we can just drag our player in, and you'll see that the player still has everything. The ground check, the attack point, all its settings are still the same. So but let's say there's an instance where we needed to change something on the player. So we delete that one. We'll go to this player here. what if I didn't like the jump force or how fast they're moving? So we'll change it to 8 and we'll change it to 15. So if I press play, we can see that we'll see that those numbers stay, which is fine because we're in the editor, or in the first level, the same level rather. Of course, we're in the editor, so all that works just fine. But if we're in a new level now and I need to bring the player in, this new player doesn't have those settings. So how do we fix that? What we do is we come up here to the player, we come up here at the top in the inspector. There's a section that's called overrides, and if you click on it, you're going to see all the where the changes were made, and you can apply them or revert them. So revert is going back, applying means applying it to the prefab. So we press apply, and now if I drag that player in, you'll see that it populates with the new settings. So that's how you update prefabs. Let's go ahead and turn some of these in. What are the ones or things we're going to need into prefabs? So the game manager, let me just drag them over. We'll need the spawn point, and we'll need the hazard as well. Everything else is pretty much going to be the same. You could drag over the cinema machine so you don't have to go back and forth to fix that. Right now the canvas, we'll leave it alone. We'll make that a prefab probably in the next couple videos when we do the main menu, or the title screen. And yeah, so that's that. We've went over modifying, creating prefabs, deleting prefabs, finding them if we've deleted them, and restoring them. If there's anything else that you need to know about prefabs, just let me know in the comments. In the next video, what are we going to be going over? We're going to be making, putting in a background and making it move in the camera view so it looks like it's scrolling. Parallax background is the term. So keep learning, keep building. I'll see you in the next video.